So hello everybody and welcome to my latest video diary. Today I'm in the Learning and Education Centre joined by Mary Verlander, our apprenticeship manager, to talk about our apprenticeships and opportunities for all colleagues to be able to undertake an apprenticeship. So Mary, welcome.
Thank you very much.
Could you just talk through who you are and what you do?
So I'm Mary Verlander, I'm the apprenticeship manager for the Trust, and I've worked in this role probably since about 2017, since apprenticeships changed the way that people could access them.
Fantastic. And can you tell me a bit about who can access apprenticeships?
Anybody within any role can actually access the apprenticeship. There's no age limit, so gone are the days where you had to be 18 plus, but actually anybody within any role who wants to develop or wants to access development within their career role could actually start an apprenticeship.
Fantastic. And it applies to all professions?
All professions, so within the Trust you could work within any role, and then what my role is to see how we can access your development using the apprenticeships.
And there's quite a lot of money in the pot. We pay an apprenticeship levy. Can you just talk through how the funding works?
So because we have a payroll over £3 million within the organisation, we pay a percentage of that to a pot that actually supports apprenticeships. It's called the apprenticeship levy. So every month we pay probably about £60,000 into this pot. It can only be used for apprenticeships. Sadly not for backfill so that we can support people to be released, but actually we pay apprenticeships from £2,000 right up to about £27,000 per apprenticeship. So it's lovely for me because if somebody comes to me and said I want to do an apprenticeship, I don't normally say no because there's funding there.
Yeah, fantastic.
So I want to use the money, otherwise if we don't use it we have to give it back to the government, and I don't want to be doing that.
Absolutely, absolutely. And how many colleagues have we got undertaking apprenticeships at the moment?
We've got probably about 80 plus at the moment. We've managed within the organisation since apprenticeship started probably to add about 26 registered nurse or nursing associates to our workforce. And obviously our retention rate is probably about 82 to 85%. I think because the majority of people that work in the organisation live around and have families here, so it's very much about growing our own.
Absolutely.
And for me it's really exciting. Whenever I go out into the organisation and speak to people, ask them about their role, I always say, do you want to do an apprenticeship? So I think the joke within our team is, you know, Mary's out there, she's selling apprenticeships again. So,
fantastic.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's not really a standard type of apprenticeship, is there? But can you just talk me through how apprenticeships tend to work in terms of how you get that work balance with your course as well?
So we have to obviously meet certain requirements to start an apprenticeship. So anybody within the organisation who applies has to have a level of maths and English. Also has to have some prerequisites, but usually they'll take experience. So it's important people don't think, oh, I haven't got a level of maths and English, I can't do this, because we can also help you to access that maths and English, and it's free. We work with our local college, and for me it's the start of a journey. So once you've done that, so if I'm a healthcare support worker and I want to become a registered nurse, we can support you through that journey. We've got people we've got a production chef that's just started. We've got somebody who's qualified as a mammographer. We've got, loads of different opportunities. For me, it doesn't matter what your role is, there'll be something we can align to it. Whether it's I might want to be I'm a team leader, I could do a team leader apprenticeship and align a recognised leadership qualification to that.
Fabulous. And
we can pay for it as an organisation. So your managers, your team would have to release you. It was 20% off the job learning, which is normally, if I work 37.5 hours a week, it's normally 7.5 hours. But there's been some changes to support people that work 30 hours, and I think October, November, it may become, it's 6 hours. So you as a manager would have to release that person. You need to support them to meet all the outcomes within that apprenticeship, but also the individual is going to expect to work outside themselves to support their apprenticeship.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you don't have any, you don't pay for it.
Fantastic. So from a colleague's perspective, it's free.
It's free.
You can undertake clinical and non-clinical courses.
Yes, yeah, definitely.
Leadership and managerial courses. So it's pretty much anything and everything you can think of that can be supported locally.
Yeah. So my job is to find something, an apprenticeship that relates to your role, because you have to demonstrate new learning. But I like a challenge, and I want to develop our staff. I want to develop colleagues that think they can't access learning.
Yes.
And I want to be supporting your band 2s, your band 3s, your band 4s, right up to your band 8s, and you can be medical as well as non-clinical and clinical.
Fantastic. So opportunity for absolutely everybody.
Yeah, definitely.
So people who are interested, what do they do? Pick up the phone and give you a call?
Give me a call, yes, yeah. And I think one of the things is obviously we do level 2 to level 6 apprenticeships. They aren't aligned to your banding. So they are academic levels. So level 2 is aligned to probably up to 5 GCSEs. And obviously your band 6 is your degrees going on to your possibly masters. So there are opportunities for everybody. But obviously it's about an academic development.
Yeah.
And we have lots of people within the organisation that have thought they could never ever do any education, that have done a level 2 and that's 5 GCSEs, and they can't believe it. So, I like a challenge. Come and find me, ask me about apprenticeship, and obviously whenever I meet you out there, I'll say, what do you do? And they say what they do, and they go, have you ever thought about an apprenticeship? And I will be running some drop-in sessions in the future.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So thank you for everything that you do, and thank you for how you support all of our colleagues. Anything else you'd want to say apart from do an apprenticeship?
I think as an apprenticeship manager, it's not only looking at our substantive staff, it's looking at how we can develop our workforce, how we can recruit into apprenticeships, and how we can look at maybe roles that are difficult to recruit into or retain staff. Come and speak to me about how we can use apprenticeships to actually recruit, and think about apprenticeships in your workforce planning.
So absolutely, so that's a really good point actually. So not just colleagues who are interested in taking apprenticeships, but other colleagues who are struggling to fill gaps, maybe to come and have a chat to you about how we can think differently about recruiting roles and making it more appealing to attract individuals into the organisation.
Yeah, because I want to spend the money, and obviously I want to develop our staff.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
So thank you for all you do, and thank you for your time this morning.
Thank you.
So I hope you enjoyed that really lovely interview with Mary. If you're interested in undertaking an apprenticeship, then please contact Mary directly. Happy NHS 74th birthday for, I think, probably yesterday, given the day that this is going out for the 5th of July. This year, the anniversary is a theme of celebrating diversity, but also looking at opportunities for developing our colleagues and thanking everybody who works in the NHS. So that links really nicely with all the work that Mary was talking about, but also links really nicely with our This Is Us week that we had last week, and I hope that you all enjoyed it. I hope you had lots of fun. It certainly seemed as though from all of the photos and the comments as though there was a lot of competitive juices flowing, but also a load of really interesting and exciting sessions, and some absolutely fantastic and heartwarming and very humbling award ceremonies on the Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday evenings. Thank you very, very much to all of the people and OD and communications team who work so hard to put on a whole week of amazing events, and thank you very much for everybody who supported the barbecue and the bake-off on Saturday as well. And then finally, we launched our rainbow badges on Friday, and wearing mine with pride to show inclusivity and our support for everybody, regardless of who we are, all of our colleagues. So if you're interested in getting a rainbow badge and signing the pledge, then please contact Monica Callion, our Equality, Diversity and Inclusion Lead. Thank you as ever for watching the video diary, and look forward to seeing you soon.